Time and time again, this government keeps showing us how incompetent they are. So until a situation deteriorates to a level where there is loss of life, loss of property, and those kind of stuff, that is when the government sees to now get off whatever thing they were on and start striving to cope the situation. So we do not have a proactive government in Nigeria, and it is so disheartening that over 100 people in Imo State had to die by an explosion. Yes, welcome to the Tri-Space. This is where growth lives. We talk about every and anything that could lead to the betterment of our lives in all ramification. So welcome and thank you if this is your first time here. So according to reports, there are about 150 illegal refineries in Imo State. So this brings the question, how come the government didn't figure this out? How come the government didn't find out these illegal refineries until there was an explosion? How come it was after the explosion that we began to get reports, oh, there are over 150? Maybe this report existed, but government, as always, did not come up to the task. They were not proactive enough. Now, a lot of people had to die. The Nigerian government keep disappointing its citizens time and time again. And I keep wondering, 2023 is around the corner, and a lot of presidential aspirants has come out with different agendas. They will do this, they will do that, they will do this, they will do that. But I cannot but think that they are all lies. I cannot but think that they just want to win the elections, and when they are there, they begin to give us, they begin to serve us excuses, and it's just all talk and no work. State has declared one Okenze Unwoke, yes, Okenze Unyewoke, forgive my pronunciation, wanted. At this point, after 100 people had died. Maybe he was on their radar all this while. I don't know. But the fact that my issue here is the fact that it was after this issue deteriorated. Is it not the noise in the background? An aeroplane just passed. So it was after this issue deteriorated to this level that the government now declared someone wanted. Why was it not wanted all this while? But like I said, maybe it was on their radar. I think why we constantly have these issues in all our oil producing states, or almost all, because I know this type of issue has occurred in Delta State. I know that for certain. So why does this keep happening? I think these oil producing states are not managed well. These citizens expect more than they get. After all, this is where Nigeria makes their money, but this money is not even put into maintaining this oil producing states. So people are forced to steal oil. People are forced to open illegal refineries. This is not to say that, or this is not a justification for whatever they decided to do. It is not. But we also have to see where the problem stems from. Try to understand why these people keep doing this time and time again. They understand that it can be an explosion, but they are willing to take risks. I remember some years back, I know of some cases where people go to the river, stream, or whatever, then they destroy some pipes and steal the oil. They are endangering their lives, but they still take that risk because all these opposition states, they have, I think, in my opinion, that the rate of poverty is even higher there than states without oil. So it just doesn't make sense. I think government needs to look into this. Government needs to solve this problem. Government needs to attend to the needs of these people. According to the Vanguard newspaper, our president urged leaders police, and secret service to never allow the occurrence of this heartbreaking incident in any part of the country again. This incident has happened not once, not twice. So I do not even know where this promise is coming from, or should I say I do not. I just feel the president at this point just wants to be seen tackling the issue with all power. Like I said, most times it's all talk and no work. Another thing that gives me concern is the fact that when the government tell you over 100 people die, they are just trying to make light of the situation. The same government that told us that there was only one casualty at the NSAS protest. So I do not even trust these figures. When they say over 100 people died, I just hope it is not amounting to, I just hope it is not more than that. I just hope that it is within the scope of over 100 people. Because at this point, I do not trust their credibility. I do not trust what they say at this point. And I guess almost every Nigerian is on that pedestal where we do not trust anything our government says. So this brings me to the main reason I am making this video, apart from just talking about the report and everything. How do Nigerians cope despite all these disappointments on every front? Like, security personnel have failed us, the government has failed us. A lot of things seems to be working against us. A lot of odds are stacked against us. So at this point, what do Nigerians do? A lot of Nigerians with the money has decided to move. But a lot of us do not have that luxury right now to just take our bags and just leave. So what do? I think we should not lose hope. Personally, where there is a will, there is a way. But I think that as youth, as Nigerians, we have to rise up to this occasion. We have to do better. We have to strive for better leadership. The elections are forthcoming, 2023 elections. We have to look at the bigger picture. Not just Ankara will be given, not just the rice, not just the oil, not just the money. Because we need competent people in power. And right now, I do not even know if any of the aspirants are what I'm looking at, what I'm looking forward to, or people I see as competent. I do not know. But I am just trying to encourage us to do not sell your vote. Go out there and vote. Get your PVC. And let's just be hopeful that everything will work out fine. And may the Lord help us all. So I leave you with this quote, even as I wrap up this video, by Larry J. Sabato. He says, every election is determined by the people who show up. So we have to show up for our nation, Nigeria. We do not just have to show up to be bribed and our votes influenced. We have to show up and vote with all sense of integrity, sincerity, and all. And let's just hope that whoever we show up to vote for does not disappoint us. I leave you with this additional one from Peggy Nonan. Our political leaders will know our priority only if we tell them again and again. And if those priorities begin to show up in the polls. So let's tell them what we want. Let's tell them that we want change in every true sense of it. So guys, that's all for me today. I hope that you learn a thing or two from this video, and share, like, subscribe. Thank you.